I believe some of the teachers have go through with you some of the basics already. There are a lot of rules in indices, but I don't remember the rules one. Okay? You can always go back to your basic and then come up with the rules yourself. Okay? So, question 1, 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 3. If you don't remember the rules, you can always go back to the basic and use some easy numbers to help yourself remember. Okay? But anyway, this one, 2 to the power of 4. By itself, what does it mean? By itself, it means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? Then 2 to the power of 3 by itself means 2 times 2 times 2. End of the day, you are going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, when you do enough times, it will become natural to you. When we are multiplying, actually this 7 can come from the 4 plus the 3. Okay? When you practice enough, it will become natural. Multiply, you just add the powers together. But if you forget the rule of adding them together, you can always go back to basics. Okay? If the question it gives you very big number, for example, 2 to the 100, 2 to the power of 100 times 2 to the power of 99. You don't remember, you can always go back to some smaller number to help yourself remember. Okay? You can do at the side. What will happen if I have 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 2? Then, going back to your basic, you will then remember it is actually just adding the powers together. Okay? So the basics is always more important. Back to what is index. Index means 2 to the power of 4 means 2 multiplied by itself 4 times. 2 to the power of 3 means 2 multiplied by itself 3 times. Okay? Then even if you have bigger number, go back to smaller number to help yourself remember if you don't remember the rules. Okay? Again, going back to the basic, what is divide? Divide. 3 to the power of 7 is 3 multiplied by itself 7 times. Divide is divide. 3 square is 3 to the power of 3 multiplied by itself 2 times. By now you should know, when we are dividing things that multiply, we can cancel them away. Then you will remember that I am cancelling away 2. I am cancelling away 2. Definitely I will be left with 5. Okay? So this is again your rule number 2. Divide is this power minus this power. But if you don't remember, you can always go back to basic and then you will remember, oh, it is cancelling. Cancelling, that means I cancel away 2, here also cancel away 2 means it is subtracting. Then you will get 3 to the power of 5. Okay? So you go back to the basic, then you don't need to remember the rule by heart. Or rule 1 is what, rule 2 is what. Five to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 9. Okay? Again, this one is 5 to the power of 3, 5 multiplied by itself 3 times. This one is 5 multiplied by itself 9 times. And then we are multiplying again. So end of the day, we will be adding these two numbers. So your thinking don't need to be about remembering. You can think about what is the basic. What does the basic mean? Hayden, where is your workbook? Where is your workbook? How? Following or not? Seven to the power of 9 divided by 7 to the power of 8. Okay? So again, this is divide, means there are 7 9s on top, there are 8, sorry, 9 7s on top, there are 8 7s at the bottom. So you will be cancelling away 8 of them, meaning if 9 minus 8, you left with 7 to the power of 1. Yeah lah, if you remember the rules already, you remember the rules by heart, you don't need to go through all this, you just straight away minus. This one just straight away plus. But I don't remember rules one. I don't remember, there's no need to waste my brain to remember all these things. Just go back to the basic. Just by understanding, you can do what you need to remember. You want to save like that, how much? 5 seconds?
Yeah, sure. I want to save 5 seconds.
Okay, good lah. If you can remember, it's good for you. Okay? I'm not saying you cannot do that. I'm saying there is no need to do that. Three to the power of 6 divided by 3 to the power of 4. Okay? So like what Trisha said, if you remember, you don't need to go through writing the divide. You can just think through in your head. This is 6 times of 6. 3 repeated 6 times divided by 3 repeated 4 times. Cancel, 3 to the power of 2. Okay? So what goes through your mind is enough. Meaning this step, I think through in my mind. Then can already, I can don't need to write it down. Similarly, I know that 2 is 2. I know that 2 to the power of 4 is 2 multiplied by itself 4 times. So 2 to the power of 5. Okay? No rounding off. Where got round off? Add the power. Because if I go through in my mind, I will be thinking this is 2. 2 to the power of 4 is actually 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This thing is this thing. So I just go through in my mind, I'm actually multiplying 2 to the power of 1. Then I multiply another 4 times. Okay? So like that, all the first two rules, all the questions with the first 2 rules can do already. Okay. Look at the board. Okay, look at the board. Okay. So if the base is not a number, it is an alphabet, there is also no difference. A square means A multiplied by itself 2 times. A to the power of 5 means A multiplied by itself 5 times. If I were to multiply them together, it will still be the same. 2 plus 5 becomes 7. Okay? This one not in your textbook. You can write just at the side.
So it's just like adding numbers.
Because what is actually going through is multiply, but the number when with the same base repeated by itself 5 times can actually be written like that. So
times and plus after divided by minus.
Yeah. But I don't need to remember it that way lah. But if you remember it that way, also can. Okay. Kai Jie, you remember you told me to confiscate phones? Okay? Another one. Oh, we start with numbers first. Afifa, why your head on your table already? Okay, think for a while. Can you get the answer or not? 3 A5 Yeah.
Oh. Huh? Where you bring me?
Same one. When we multiply, same base. When we multiply, it is just multiplying, then you will have 1 time of 2, 4 times of 2, that's why you have 5 times of 2. This one you will have 2 times of A, then you will have 5 times of A. That's why when you add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you will have 7 times of A. So this one, you may not know how many times, but you know that there will be a few A number of 3. Then you will multiply 5. So end up, you'll still be adding 5 plus A to get the power. Okay? So A is just a number that you don't know yet. If you are adding, you will also be adding here. No change. Okay? Similarly, if I have 5 to the power of X times 5 to the power of Y. Okay? Once you understand what is actually happening, 5 to the power of X times 5 to the power of Y, still you will be keeping the base, then just add the power together. Okay? So it is all back to the basic understanding of what is the index. What does index mean? Index means the base multiplied by itself. How many times depends on what is the number of your index. Okay? Can? Okay, question 2. Water, why are you so sleepy? Again, back to the basic of what this power means. What it is saying is the bracket itself is multiplied by itself 4 times. So what is actually happening is 3 square times 3 square times 3 square times 3 square.
So it's 3
Okay? Because this time it is to the power of 4 is the index of the entire thing. It is no longer 3 square multiplied, so you are not adding anything. It becomes 2 times 4 to get the power. 7 cubed to the power of 3. Similarly, it will be 7 cubed multiplied by itself 3 times. 3 square times 3 square times 3 square times 3 square. Again, it is back to your basic. 3 square is 3 times 3. 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 So back to what you were doing just now. When we multiply, same base, we just add the power together. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 4 times of 2. 4 times of 2. Okay. Or you go and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7
Yeah, 7 to the power of 9.